Hello, Sunshine Cat. What? Tiffers ain't here. She doesn't want to face defeat. They smelling defeat in the air. All right. Let's go. What's up, Dave? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Brigade Fantasy Football Show, featuring your host, BikeyMrown, along with my amazing co-host, the one and only
Mr. B. Piffin.
We are gonna try to make this a quicker one, even though we've said that for the past 3 weeks and they've all gone 2 hours.
It's never quick.
I know. Quick and dirty. What's going on, Dave? Hello, Sunshine Cat. Yeah, it's week 6. Week 6. We're almost at the half. It's kind of like the halfway point of the fantasy season, isn't it? Because like playoffs. No, playoffs are what, week 15? So maybe week 7.
Yeah, I would say like week 14.
Yeah, so after next week we'll be halfway there, but we're 6 weeks in. How's everybody's team doing? My teams are not doing too great. I kind of got washed, at least on all my sleeper leagues, but on my Yahoo leagues though, I did come away with a dub, especially this league, which I needed a W in badly. And shout out Tiffers for gifting me a dub there. Shout out Breece Hall for finally having a game, even though he didn't score a touchdown like I needed to for my parlays. He still had a good game, so shout out to him.
Yeah. I'm kind of mad he didn't score a touchdown either.
Dude, he had a breakaway.
Should have definitely won that game today.
And the Jets should have won that game.
Yeah, the Jets should have won that game.
Let's talk about the game. 23-20, Bills over the Jets. Greg Zuerlein misses. Is it Greg Zuerlein? Whoever the kicker is. Yeah, he misses 2 field goals inside of 45 yards, including one
what did they say? Greg the leg.
It was windy out there.
Damn, you don't miss those.
Yeah, I don't know if there was like a.
You get paid millions of dollars. You didn't make that field goal.
Facts. I mean, shit.
I make that shit for free.
you got Tyler. Man, I want to go on the Pat. You got to go on that Pat McAfee, Nick Saban thing. Try to show up and try to see if you get picked to kick a field goal.
I was a field goal kicker in high school.
Love the field goal. Oh yeah. Oh, fun fact. Yeah, I've always thought about that, man. If you were like, I feel like if you had a kid that probably did soccer, like just like Aubrey, like fucking just switch over to being learning how to kick field goals, just be a soccer player, and then during football season do all field goals and just purely learn how to kick. Like it's literally one job.
I can't do both.
Do
both.
And all he does is kick, and then all he does is work out legs. Got a scrawny ass upper body. All he does is just kick, and just got like Lincoln Log legs, and he could hit 60
punts and field goals. You gotta do both. You gotta be able to punt. You gotta be able to field goal. You're gonna get a job in either one.
Yeah, 20 years from now, when he's growing, and he'll be kicking 65-yarders like it's nothing. Aaron Rodgers looked good in my opinion. Obviously, there was an interception at the very end, but the interception at the end, man, Mike Williams slipped. And then
Mike Williams is terrible, bro. He dropped a wide open one earlier in the third quarter. I was like, no way.
Yeah. Alan Lazard though catching the Hail Mary. I don't know if anybody saw the Hail Mary pass from Aaron Rodgers to end the half. Brought a tear to my eye. Reminded me of the good old Green Bay days. That's his 4th Hail Mary completion. Like he just got it down, man. I don't know. Dan Luna, what's up, Dan? Marvin killed you. Yeah, we'll get into that. I gotta see what your score was too. No James Cook today. I had James Cook on my lineup on another league, but I was already getting blown out.
Scratch, right?
I know.
That was so late.
Yeah, I had him. Yeah, I even had him line up for. Yeah, I even placed my bets like shortly before the game. I had him, and they still had lines for him for a touchdown.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
That was a bad.
Yeah, but the rookie Ray Davis starting, going off 20 carries, 97 yards, and a 3 catch for 55 yards.
In a couple of leagues, and I'm like,
if you would have known about this Ray Davis guy, you would have been nice.
Ray Davis, getting busy.
Yeah, James Cook out with the turf toe, I think. So unfortunate for him. Josh Allen throwing 2 TDs, 215 yards. Josh Allen thinks he did seal the deal with a rush at the end there. He also had a rushing touchdown. So, I mean, Josh Allen getting some fantasy points finally.
He's just doing what he normally does, bro. He just scores points. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just more pissed off that the Jets didn't win this game. I felt like, they fired the head coach. Breece Hall's been getting shit on for how bad he's been playing the last 2 weeks. I knew he was going to come out and have a good game, and he did. He had 169 total yards, rushing, receiving, no touchdown. Still hurts. But yeah, Garrett Wilson receiving over 100 yards. You got Lazard over 100 yards and a TD. Lazard, dude. People sleeping on my boy Lazard, man. I've been holding him. I just didn't start him.
I picked up Lazard for my big mini league, and so we do 150 is the buy-in, and then you do another 50 for $5. And it's highest points of the week. So if you have the highest points out of 10 people, you get the $5. So that's 50.
Nice.
And I finally won this week. It's my first week.
Let's go. You want $50 in your pocket?
A little 50 bean.
30 in, I guess, if it's 6 weeks in. But hey, you win 2 of those throughout the season. I
had Lazard going against Breece Hall, Josh Allen, and Garrett Wilson, and we came out on top. Jesus Christ.
Oh, like all the people that were all like around the same amount. Dang.
Yeah. Oh, and I had Kincaid too. I had Kincaid and Lazard, and they both got me 34 points. So
nice. Hey, that's solid, dude. Yeah, Kincaid, little 8-pointer there. I mean, I had Don Kincaid for over 3.5 receptions, so that was nice. He had 6 catches there. I mean,
he got busy the same. I mean, finally, because tight ends have been shit all year. So.
Yeah, Dawson Knox scoring an equal amount of points basically with a 1 catch for 12 yards and a touchdown there, vulturing it. I thought that touchdown went to Kincaid, low key.
I thought that was Kincaid too.
Because the announcers like Kincaid and Dawson Knox both running on the other side. I was like, all right, cool. That's gotta be a Kincaid touchdown. That shit was it was Dawson Knox.
They got me fucked up. I literally thought it was Kincaid. I'm like, Kincaid, let's go. I felt like they changed jerseys in the middle of the play. I was like,
they look the same, bro. They look the same. But man, I really wanted Jets to win this game, but they lose. Unfortunate. They're messing up my parlay for the season long division winner too, right, Piff?
For sure.
We got Marlon coming back. What's up, Marlon? Welcome back. Should you try to trade Brian Thomas and Chase Brown for McLaurin and Jonathan Brooks, or Brian Thomas and Chase Brown for Devontae Smith?
I'm not trading Chase Brown right now because
he's
it seems to be the number 1 over there.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, because where is Zach Moss? Where is he?
Let's briefly touch on this game. I know we don't want to talk too much about it because it is against your New York Football Giants. Joe Burrow took off for like a 47-yard like rushing touchdown to open up the game.
He had a 53-yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
In the first quarter, and then they didn't score till the fourth quarter. Wow.
Yeah, he got Zach Moss rushing 6 times for 13 yards. I think he fumbled or something, right? So he got benched basically. It looks like it's gonna be.
He lost it too, so
it's the Chase Brown show over there now, like we feared last week. Chase Brown 10 carries, 53 yards and a touchdown, along with 2 catches for 11 yards. So he got some fancy owners, double-digit points there. How about your Giants, man? What do you feel about Danny Jones?
Tyrone Tracy, he did the thing. He came in, he stepped up for a Singletary. He got a lot of yards.
Mm-hmm.
The first half of that game, though, the Giants, they had terrible play calling. It was just horrible. But, we had opportunities. We went for it on 4th down multiple times. At the end of the game, we should have kicked the field goal, and we didn't. We went for it on 4th, and we lost it. So...
yeah,
we could have kicked a field goal to tie it up.
It could have been close. Let's see. He has Gibbs, Mixon, Josh Jacobs at running back. You have Chase, Jamar Chase, Godwin, and Brian. Oh, so you're trying to upgrade your receiving slot. McLaurin's been cooking lately though, low key.
Yeah, McLaurin for the last 3 weeks has got over 13 points a game. So I don't know.
Yeah,
you might write him out for right now, and then, unless you're gonna get somebody who's like a top tier receiver, but if you're not gonna get that, I don't know if you trade him.
Yeah, honestly. Brian Thomas coming off a bad game, right? So let's take a look at what was it? That was the London game, right? Yeah, the London game. We'll hop around a little bit. The Bears dominated the Jags. Didn't look too good. Travis Etienne. Oh my God! I just want to drop him everywhere. 3 carries, -1 yards. I think he got hurt or something like that, maybe.
I have no idea.
But he sucked. Tanks Bigsby, who you thought would have stepped up in his place. 7 carries, 24 yards. Nope. Dearness Johnson, the leading rusher for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 6 carries, 20 yards. They were just, yeah, they just sucked, man. Other than Gabe Davis, who caught 2 touchdowns, and Evan Ingram, 10 catches, 102 yards.
Evan Ingram, he got busy. He was getting a lot of targets.
Yeah, dude. 10 catches.
They were going so short when they were down so much. I'm like, why?
I know. And then Christian Kirk, man, just butterfingers, man. He had a freaking easy touchdown catch, dropped it. There's a lot of drop catches over there.
Yeah, there was a couple of drop balls.
Yeah. What's up, Duck? Quack him up. Hey, what's up, Armando? What's going on?
I don't believe in the Jags in general, though. That's why I'm trying to trade Brian Thomas, although I think he's a stud.
See. Let me see.
He's been getting a lot of attempts. I think he had a touchdown, but it got called back, unfortunately. So
yeah,
it's just tough. It's tough over there.
The thing is,
Caleb Williams looked like a beast this week. So, but it is the Jags, so who knows, right?
Yeah, I think Chase Brown's gonna be pretty good, though. I think he's trending upwards, and he continues to trend upwards. You might be able to get more from him if you wait another week. Because he might turn into an RB1. Pretty much, he's pretty much borderline RB1 right now.
You might be able to trade on him depending on like your league's IQ. So
yeah, because Brian Thomas, Brian Thomas Jr. is good too. And like you're pretty much, you need to get for Chase Brown and Brian Thomas Jr. Even though their names don't like hit like the others, it's like you should still get their value out of people, because Brian Thomas Jr. had like 27 points like last week alone or something like that. He went crazy. So like
he was getting a lot of deep ball passes, and I mean, it only takes one play for somebody to break out. So
yeah, I just don't know if McLaurin or Devontae Smith are good enough, but we could look at how McLaurin had a really good game again, I think, right? So
you know what I didn't know? I didn't know that now they're doing like if you have a player who returns punts, if they get a touchdown, they get the points still, even though it's not special teams.
No yardage, but they get the touchdown points.
So Rashid Shaheed, he had a punt return for a touchdown or kick return, I think, and he didn't get any like other yards, but he got that
6 points.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
That's solid.
I didn't know that was a thing. So.
Yeah. Opposite of the Jags, we got the Bears. Caleb Williams, dude, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Is Caleb Williams trying to work his way back into the Rookie of the Year conversation? He might be. I mean, he's still got Jaden Daniels. He's still got what's his name still? Malik Neighbors out again.
Yeah, we're not talking about Malik Neighbors because he went to the Travis Scott concert.
Oh yeah.
And
on a Wednesday night.
But didn't want to play football. That's crazy.
I know. I feel like
concussion protocol means you can't see like bright lights. You can't hear loud music. So
yeah.
But this guy's at the Travis Scott concert.
Siffers decided to show up. I know. Yeah, he's at a Travis Scott concert. How did he not play football this week? They would have won with him. Yeah, you got DeAndre Swift, man. 3 weeks in a row now. This guy's popping off out of nowhere. 17 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Along with four receptions, 28 yards. How about your boy Keenan Allen? You wrote him off last week. You said he's dead to you, and he catches 2 touchdowns this week.
Look at Cole Kmet, bro.
And Cole Kmet, that's your boy. I went up against Cole Kmet in like 4 of my 5 leagues. I'm pissed. Dude, 2 touchdowns, 70 yards. I think highest scoring tight end this week, I want to say.
I only started him in the Inferno League. I didn't start him anywhere else that I have him.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, it's all right. You got the dove against me now, and my teams are so bad this week. Let's talk about
this week in my fantasy. Out of all my fantasy teams, I won every game this week. Finally.
Nice. I went 2 and 3 again. I keep going 2 and 3 and rotating every single league. It sucks. Yeah. Nursing your wounds from a late night workout. Nice. What do you work out tonight? Yeah, I mean, if you want to trade now, Marlon, then I would probably let's look at what Scary Terry do this week. Scary Terry. I mean, I just know he's caught a touchdown. I don't know if he went crazy or anything. Oh, he caught 2 touchdowns. My bad.
Yeah.
The 6 catches, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he is kind of the TD target for Mr. Jaden McDonald's.
He's his favorite target. I mean, it's still tough for him because like if he doesn't get a touchdown, he gets over 10 points, which is great. You know what I'm saying? But he got 2 touchdowns, so
would you
that's
have
another
him
12.
or Devontae Smith?
I'm definitely taking McLaurin for sure because he's the number 1 over there. Devontae Smith is not the number 1.
No, he's number 2. AJ Brown came back.
Yeah, he had 2 TDs this week.
I know he came back. He came back looking strong. Look at that. We're hopping around games. Look how quick we are. Jalen Hurts. They come off the bye week. They are playing against the Browns, who are straight doo doo. They only win by 4 points. Deshaun Watson, a cool 168 yards passing, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. On the rushing end, 0 touchdowns there. What they have? They had a pick 6 or something like that.
Jerome Ford got hurt. Jerome Ford got hurt early. He had a concussion protocol.
Jerome Ford got hurt early. Yeah. Those of you that are holding on to Nick Chubb, who I thought was going to play this week, but he was a scratch.
They're saying next week. So
hopefully next week is going to be nice. I can't wait. Can't wait.
The Browns had a chance to win, and they just couldn't capitalize. Man, they couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, Amari Cooper, I think it's time to write him off, man. You got Deshaun Watson, he just sucks. And, even if you have David Njoku, I mean, you might, he got a PPR league, 5 catches, 31 yards, but man, though, they just suck.
Yeah, I drafted him as my number 1 tight end in a couple leagues. And
he was hurt, right? And then he came back. Over on the Eagles side, Saquon, probably his worst game of the season. Only 47 yards on 18 carries, only 2 catches for 7 yards. Love to see that, man. Derrick Henry, I guess, is number 1.
Yeah.
Well, what was that?
I said he had 54 yards total, which is terrible. So.
Yeah, Devontae, 3 catches, 64 yards, and touchdowns, still filling in his number 2 role. I don't know who Grant Calcaterra is, but he was a second leading receiver actually with 67 yards and 4 catches.
I think that's a tight end because Goddard got hurt early in the game, so
that's what it was. AJ Brown coming back after his hamstring injury after the 4 weeks and doing AJ Brown thing. 6 catches, 116 yards and a touchdown. So that's where I thought I was done for. So I was going against. We'll talk about when we get to the league. But I was going against Tiffers this week. She had AJ Brown come back, pop off. She had Joe Mixon come back and pop off. I was like, oh, I have no chance. I don't know. I'll double check on the stats on how I even won that matchup.
AJ Brown, if he didn't have those 2 like deep bombs, like he would have had low progression. But I mean, he is AJ Brown, so we could do you want to do Bucks? The Bucks game, they dropped a 50 burger this week. So
how about the Bucks? We got Spencer Rattler, first ever start, filling in for Derek Carr, who's been injured. Armando, except DeAndre Swift for Deontay Johnson. Half PPR, you have Etienne, Pollard, Dowdle, and Sermon. You have Wilson, Devontae Smith, McLaurin. Yeah. DeAndre Swift is looking nice right now.
If you don't have a running back, you gotta take what you can get.
Yeah, you run DeAndre Swift, Tony Pollard.
Johnson is looking good though. Him and Andy Dalton, they got a connection over there.
I think he's worth it though. I still like. I have Deontay Johnson in a few leagues, but like, looks like you need help at running back. Etienne, that dude might be done for the season, man. Like just statistically, I'm pissed. I was trying to deal him earlier in the season while I could, and he's just. Man, I don't know if he could. I don't think he has a chance to like bounce back like a Breece Hall has to bounce back. He's just.
Rashad White got he was like out before the game, and then this guy Sean Tucker came over and took Berkey over and.
Who the hell is Sean Tucker? Wait, what? Who the fuck is that guy? Wait, what? I mean, him and Bucky Irving. Damn. So no Rashad White. This guy Sean Tucker, 14 carries for 136 yards. Did he do like a 90-yard touchdown or something like that? Because that's insane. Freaking 136. Hey, thank you for the love on the stream, by the way. Those of you that are liking the stream, appreciate it so far. Welcome in. What's up, Rob? Nothing like low scoring and winning.
100%.
Facts.
Hey, I'll take that any day.
Hey, a win's a win. Doesn't matter.
A win's a win.
Yep.
No matter how you get it, a win's a
Yeah.
win.
So Sean Tucker out of nowhere, RKO, 136 yards rushing and a touchdown. 3 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. Who is this guy? We'll have to find out because he might be on people's radar since the backfield in Tampa Bay is, kind of rotating right now. You had Rashad White, then you had Bucky Irving. Oh, well, I didn't know Rob. I don't know.
Who the hell is Rob?
Who the hell is Rob? I only know Casey. Casey is all I know. What's up, Casey? Casey? Goddamn time you show up. I guess you had to win in order to show up, huh? Well, we're gonna get to the league scores right now in a bit. We're turboing through these right now. Chris Godwin, man, dude, he's like top 5 scoring in the league, and you think that
Evans got hurt and then he didn't come back, and then after that it was Godwin all the way.
11 catches, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris Godwin's, man, dude, who picked him? I think Dave has him in our league, but man, that dude's been killing it all season.
He has been. Evans came back in, and he was hurt, and he drew a PI, but he didn't get nothing else after. He didn't get nothing, so it was tough.
Last time you checked, you're on a win streak. Well, we'll get to that. Let us get to that.
We'll get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Oh, Sarah has Godwin, man. Yeah, Chris Godwin's probably one of the pickups of the year, really, because most people got him at least it had to have been at least 5th round or later for him. But how about Niners Seahawks? That was a Thursday night game. That was actually a pretty good game until Geno started doing Geno things. Throwing 2 picks.
It was a good game the whole time.
Yeah, for a Thursday night game, that's back to back. Yeah,
it was the end of the game that really
when they pulled it away. You got
this guy right here,
Isaac, you got Isaac Garango coming in. Well, obviously Jordan Mason gets hurt midway through the second quarter or something like that. He ends up coming back to give one more carry, but this Isaac Garango guy, 10 carries, 99 yards. Jordan Mason, 9 carries, 73 yards. The over on his yards was 83 and a half or something like that. So that kind of sucked that he got hurt there. Deebo Samuel coming through with a big game. 3 big catches for 102 yards.
Yeah, one touchdown. He got for 79 yards for a touchdown. Was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. George Kittle.
And Jordan Mason, bro, he was popping off in the first half.
He was. He basically had all his yardage in the first. Well, yeah, he had 70 yards in the first half. I know. Yo.
Coming back in, bro.
Take him out. Sit him out, man. We got too many people on the over here. George Kittle, 5 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns. George Kittle, man, he's catching the touchdown every other week too. He's been pretty good. Brandon Ayuk back to doing Brandon Ayuk things. Is it time to let him go?
Absolutely.
Jawan 40+ burger Jennings. He's just. Do you still have him? Ever since that 40-point game? I remember you picked him up.
I haven't started him since that first game, so.
And you didn't even start him that game, right?
I didn't even start him that game.
Yeah. What's up, Yvonne? That's that franchise name, Yvonne. It's going well. You need to talk trades with somebody, dude. Hey, if you want to trade, my trades are open. Nobody wants to trade with me in any leagues. I'm pissed because I'm trying to do trades. I'm sending offers. I'm send me any offer you want. Then if you don't want my offers, I feel like I'm even taking the shit end of the deal sometimes. It's that close. But nobody wants to trade me, man.
I literally did a desperation trade in one of my leagues. I traded Tyreek Hill. I traded Tyreek Hill and no, actually, I'm sorry. I traded McLaurin and Ramondre Stevenson for Baker Mayfield and Jerome Ford, but I lost that part of the trade, but I got Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he got me points. So
who's your quarterback beforehand?
Because this is a super flex league, so I have
2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, 2 quarterbacks. So I had I had a Deshaun Watson and I had Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes was out, so I made 2 trades. I traded for Baker Mayfield, and then I also traded Tyreek Hill and somebody else, and I got Montgomery and Andy Dalton. So
they're both super flex where you need a second quarterback.
Yeah, I needed to have 2 quarterbacks.
Okay, that makes it more sense because otherwise it's damn, that's giving up a lot for a quarterback.
Yeah.
You don't even know who you accepted a trade from, Tivers? Come on now.
I think she took Zaire away for Jordan Addison or something like that.
Oh, something easy. All right, we got the Commanders versus the Ravens. The Commanders kind of like a junior Ravens team with Jaden McDaniels. You know, the
This was a good game.
cornerback. Ravens end up winning 30-23. They both moved to 4-2. I mean, Derrick Henry, man.
Everybody was saying that Saquon was running back of the year after week 1, but
Derrick Henry is leading now. Yeah,
He's
24 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's guaranteed a touchdown like every game, basically like CMC last year. It's probably gonna be like minus 250 for a touchdown next week for him. I mean, he's killing it. Lamar Jackson throwing for over 300 yards like 2 weeks in a row now. He's looking nice, man. 20 completions. Yeah, 20 for 26. That's pretty crazy. Got another 40 yards rushing there. Big on him. Zay Flowers having his best game of the season, basically 9 catches, 132 yards. I mean, everybody was catching.
Like Rashid Rice, honestly.
Is it time to pick back up Mark Andrews? 3 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he had 1 deep bomb. He was wide open though. It wasn't like he earned it. They did a play action and he like dragged across the field and he was wide open. So
yeah, damn. Casey, send me a trade request, man. Send me something. Tiffers, you should know how to trade. Just send something. We already talked about Scary Terry a little bit. He caught 2 touchdowns there. I know.
Eckler,
I know Marlon's thinking about that.
I know you've been saying about Eckler the whole year, so
yeah.
No Brian Robinson Jr. this week, so Eckler took the starting role.
Yeah, he did. He didn't do too much. I mean, he's always a good pass catching back. I wish he got more carries, but it looked like it was
had a touchdown, but it got it called back. So
yeah, he's still he's still hanging around, putting like 10 points every week.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do.
Yeah, I just want him to get more carries, man. 9 carries it's not gonna cut it for me holding on to him for this long. Another hot team in the league. How about them Packers? Shout out Jordan Love. 4 touchdowns. Even Jaden Reed, didn't have the best game, but he did get knocked out for a little bit because he tweaked something. But 6 catches, 20 yards. He did catch a touchdown.
Jaden Reed got busy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the short yardage, he would have had a good game. But
yeah, Romeo Dobbs.
That's what he does.
Yeah, Romeo Dobbs, after missing practice and stuff about not getting enough snaps or something like that, comes in. Catches 2 touchdowns, 49 yards there. So big game for him. They gave him a big hug. Christian Watson had a really nice catch for a touchdown that game. I mean, the Packers are rolling right now, man. Packers are rolling.
Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, for the Packers, I know Romeo Dobbs was complaining about touches, but there's just so many people over there.
Yeah, all these weapons, man.
Yeah, and Jordan Love, he throws to everybody. Whoever's open, he's gonna get you the ball. So.
Yeah.
It's tough to. I mean, I don't have anybody on any of my leagues from the Packers, but it's just tough to have the Packers because if it's not Jaden Reed, they're not gonna get consistent touches besides Josh Jacobs and Jaden Reed.
Yeah, a little bit of a sad game for me and my boy Tucker Kraft. Only 2 catches, 13 yards. He did get a rush though. I don't know when that carry came.
Not the pickup.
Yeah, but he helped me win a couple leagues last week. So so you're not gonna do well every week.
Tight ends has been a lost cause this year. So any tight end that could give you at least over 6 or 7 points, you're looking at a good tight end. So
yeah, the Packers had 7 different people rush the ball. I don't know who Chris Brooks is, but he had 4 carries for 21 yards. Bo Melton, 2 carries, 27 yards. Josh Jacobs, obviously the workhorse. He still gets 18 carries. Emmanuel Wilson. I was gonna have a flyer on Emmanuel Wilson.
Backup.
Yeah.
Melton and Brooks, they were getting end arounds and shit, which is crazy.
Yeah, probably after they're beating on him a little bit. Over on the Cardinals side, we had Trey McBride. Nice to see him have a decent game. 8 catches, 96 yards. He needs a touchdown. Yeah, he was my first tight end I picked for 3 of my leagues, and he does need touchdowns. Yeah, he does need some touchdowns. They only had 1 touchdown this game from Michael Wilson, 2 catches, 20 yards.
Jr. concussion protocol.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr.
in the first half. So
yeah, that's what killed Dan Luna over there. So those Marvin Harrison Jr. owners, RIP this week. That was tough there.
He hasn't done much since that breakout game in week 2. So.
Yeah, talking about the Falcons. What, the Falcons? Oh man, you guys played the Panthers, bro. You guys better win the against the Panthers. But anyways, we'll talk about your game real quick. Kirk Cousins, not a 50 burger this time around, but man, the rushing game of Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson combined 200 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns.
Algier getting more touches than Bijan is scary.
That is scary.
It's real scary for Bijan.
And Bijan had a good ass game too.
He did. He had a great game. 2 touchdowns, and then, they got those early in the game too. So he had those 2 touchdowns early than Algier, but
yeah,
still, like 18 carries for Algier is scary when you're.
That's a lot of carries, yeah.
And only 3 catches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, Drake London and Kyle Pitts holding their value still. Like that offense on the Falcons still scoring pretty well overall. I mean, Darnell Mooney didn't have a great game. I know he's a lot of people were trying to trade me him. I was like, nah, I'm cool. There's a lot of weapons out there. They're a good team though. They're looking good, man. 4-2 as well. You got
Kirk Cousins look good. Kirk Cousins look good.
Yeah, Andy Dalton, he threw 2 picks, but he's Andy Dalton, man. He's aging a little bit. Chuba's still demanding, having command over that backfield, which is good for those Chuba owners. 5 catches for 11 yards, though. Easy 5-6 points right there, just on the receiving on top of it. So I mean,
even if you got half PPR, another 2.5 points.
Yeah, no.
Or let's say 3.5 points because of the 10 yards. So.
Still a little 10+ pointer. That you're happy with that, from a kind of like a RB2 flex kind of guy.
He's like a flex. Definitely,
yeah, so. Deontay Johnson. Good pickup on him. I think Adam Thielen's still going to be out for at least another couple of weeks, and who knows how bad.
He had a nice touchdown catch.
Yeah.
He literally he snuck that in there, so that was clutch for anybody who started him. I started him in the league, so. He was huge.
I started him in one. I had him on a bench in another. I think I had him on a bench against Tiffers, actually. I thought I was going to lose because of that. Because I want to talk about another game real quick. So I could. Oh, well, we already talked about Buccaneers Saints, but Chris Olave, what the Chris Olave.
He went for a concussion protocol, I believe. I'm not mistaken.
I think he had 1 catch for 5 yards, and I think he had a fumble.
Yeah, that 1 catch. He went for concussion protocol. So
okay. All right. So that's what messed me up there. The Colts, Joe Flacco, late start. Also, I thought Anthony Richardson was for sure starting, so I started dropping people from the Colts because I could have swore that Anthony Richardson was starting. I dropped Josh Downs in the league. 7 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Michael Pittman Jr. also catches a touchdown. I'm like, God damn it, bro! I thought the Joe show was over. I don't know. Like, does this win now they're 3-3? Does this win? Does this secure his starting position?
Yeah, I think Joe Flacco.
They gotta keep him as a starter. I don't understand why they keep saying that. But they keep saying Anthony Richardson's their future and that they're gonna run him now. I'm like, dude, let this dude sit back and learn.
Future and heal up.
Yeah.
Like Trey Sermon had 18 carries for 20 yards. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And like,
I know a lot.
They literally had to. I mean, they squeezed this one out. Honestly, if you're gonna be technical, they really squeezed this out. So.
Yeah, they just squeezed it out against the Titans. Obviously, the Titans aren't that great of a team. I don't know what happened to Will Levis, man. He was so good last year, and he was came on the scene. Everybody's like, "Oh man, this guy's pretty good." He must have not did any off-season workouts or something like that, because 16 for 27 for 95 yards passing ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, he coming back off injury too.
Yeah,
so.
and
Tony Pollard got busy.
Yeah, he did get busy, but if Will Levis still keeps doing this shit though, they're gonna start stacking the box. And my boy Tony Pollard's gonna start, looking like Saquon on the Giants. So I hope that he comes around. But I'm happy for the boy Tony Pollard that I also have in a couple leagues. I've been had Deontay Johnson Tiffers. I just I actually had Deontay Johnson in my lineup, but I was like, nah, Chris Olave had a bad game last week. He's gonna bounce back, even though. And I was thinking, yeah. But at the same time, I was also thinking rookie quarterback, he's probably gonna just target hog everything to Chris Olave because he knows that's his best receiver. But he just sucked. Mr. Wumbo, you should have known that Flacco was starting when Pittman went from IR to playing overnight. I know, right? His back injury is like Devontae Adams' hamstring. It only hurts when you have a bad QB. That is actually facts. Yeah, they were like, this guy wasn't supposed to be. They were talking about him being on IR. He comes in and catches a touchdown. He's all of a sudden healthy again. Yeah, if I would have, I should have read the room on that one. Let's see. We got the Chargers coming back off of bye week. They look pretty good. I mean, the Denver Broncos almost came back somehow at the end, but man,
crazy game.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins, 25 carries, 96 yards and a touchdown. He was an early steal of the league. I think Tiffers has him too.
He went late in so many leagues, so it's just crazy that he's getting 25 carries a game. So.
Yeah, Herbert only had one touchdown pass to that rookie pickup Vidal, which was actually a pickup because he was like one of the highest added like free agents heading into Sunday. I almost thought about plug and playing him because I guess there's no backup. I don't know what the question was.
So it was only Dobbins and
it's his first. It's because it's his first game, right? And then and then he catches a touchdown, his first touch in the NFL. So nice little plug and play. If you guys picked him up for that, he put up a little 11, 12 points there.
I mean, that's a desperate need if you're like in a 12-man, 14-man fantasy,
or you're bye weeks, man. If you're bye week stack.
I mean, that's a super bye week stack.
Yeah, Lad McConkey, man, he actually was looking really good for me personally when I was watching the game. 4 catches, 43 yards, but
in the first half,
he should have. He had a couple other catches that were or passes thrown his way. I thought he was gonna get a touchdown there in the first half too, but he didn't get one there.
And Quentin Johnson got hurt early, so it was like, oh, it's all McConkey time, but I guess not,
he did catch the most other than Will Disley,
and Patrick Surtain got hurt too.
Patrick Surtain did get hurt over on the Broncos.
Patrick Surtain and Quentin Johnson are both number ones options over there. Both got hurt, so.
Yeah, and then on Bo Nix rushed 6 times for 61 yards. Javonte Williams, a lot of people were happy because last week he did pretty good. This week mediocre, 6 catches, 23 yards. He did throw and have like 3 catches as well, or 6 rushes for 23 yards and then 3 catches for 13 yards. Not much going on in the running game over there. Somehow they were still in the game though. Cortland Sutton looked nice.
Devon Villay, 4 catches for 78 yards, whoever that is.
Oh yeah, they kept calling his name. I was like, "Who is this Valet guy?" That was actually towards the end of the game too, and they were like making a run. But yeah, we don't.
But Cortland Sutton got busy. He's definitely the number one over there. So
yeah, so
if you're in desperate need of a number one, or like if you're in desperate need of a wide receiver because of bye weeks, Cortland Sutton is the guy.
Yeah, I've been burned by Cortland Sutton so much. I have him on one of my leagues on the bench. I just like keep him there as reserve just in case someday he becomes like, I don't know.
You want to do
number one he's supposed to be. Yeah, hold on. Let's go. We got Darius over here. What's up, Darius? So I have Amari Cooper as your flex, and Hunt just had 2 good games back to back. Oh hell yeah. Kareem Hunt's gonna run the show over there, in my opinion, until Pacheco comes back. Kareem Hunt's back he's home again, man. He's back on the team that drafted him. I think is that Amari Cooper or Cooper Kupp? Amari Cooper.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's Amari Cooper. So
yeah, it says
I'm definitely gonna start Kareem Hunt because he's definitely number one option over there. Say goodbye to Steele. Say goodbye to
Carson Steele fumble. He's already fumbled like 3 times, or like 2 times in the 3 games. Yeah, he's done for. Dobbins is your Saquon this year. Hey, Dobbins is nice, man. He's been doing pretty good.
Hey, he's been cooking since week 1. He's been getting the most carries, so he's definitely good.
Calvin really
making. Yeah. Well, Calvin really. I don't know if you saw ESPN today. This morning I was watching First Take, and they're saying that Calvin really was upset with the Titans offense because he only had 3 touches the whole game, and he had like 10 touches for the year. So.
Well, yeah, and then they show. I saw a whole highlight of they're like, look at Calvin Ridley's like 10 targets or whatever, and like 8 of the 10 are like not even remotely like close. Like they're not even like catchable for him. It's like, why even credit him the target if it's not even catchable? Like it's not even like within like the same area code. Calvin Ridley is good.
Yeah, but that's what you get for going for the money and not sticking to where you were getting the ball, because he was getting the ball
in Jacksonville.
Yeah, he was getting the ball. He was definitely the number one. He had a great season.
Yeah,
I get it. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
But if you're gonna leave though, go somewhere that has potential. You know what I mean? Like. Shit, the Titans. You know, the Titans.
I don't know what he was expecting.
He thought Derrick Henry was staying or something. I don't know.
I get it.
Steelers put a whooping on the Raiders. I had friends that went to it. They just whooped the Raiders. I mean, there are more Steelers fans in that Raiders stadium than there are Raiders fans. They didn't go crazy. I mean, Justin Fields went crazy on the ground. 11 carries, 59 yards, 2 touchdowns. Najee, 106 yards rushing. Najee, man. Your boy Najee.
Hey, Najee been going.
I'm still not a believer, but he's kind of like a.
He's the number one.
He is number one.
Jalen Warren.
Yeah.
Jalen Warren is gone. He's disappeared.
Yeah. On the passing game, receivers didn't really do much. George Pickens did get the ball thrown his way a little bit better. 3 catches, 53 yards. Over on the Raiders, Brock Bowers continuing to be the number 1 tight end. 9 catches, 71 yards.
There was a lot of talk of Russell Wilson taking over the starting position, but
I think it's put to rest. They're doing too good.
You know what it is too, like. If you look at Justin Fields' stats, bro, that's not impressive.
It's not, but they're winning though.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at their schedule, look at their last few games, bro. It hasn't been. They haven't played nobody tough. You know what I'm saying? They haven't played nobody really super tough.
They lost to the Cowboys last week by 3. Yeah. They beat the Colts. Oh no, they lost to the Colts as well. They beat the Chargers. They beat the Broncos. They beat the Steelers. Or sorry, they beat the Falcons.
Yeah, they beat the Falcons weekend and they beat the Raiders this week. But besides the Colts and the Cowboys, they haven't really played nobody who's impressive. So, like, and it just only throwing for under 150 yards. Like, how do you expect to win games like that?
I don't know, man. He might be, it might be the whole, game manager. You know what I mean? Like how they say, like, hey, he's a good game manager, and then his legs. I mean, I don't know. They haven't seen it. I think as long as they keep winning, though, they're going to keep starting him because there's going to be like some beef if they were to change it. There would have to be, they'd have to like lose like 2 games in a row or something like that for that to happen, I feel. But yeah, we'll see. All right. We're almost there. Look at this lightning round. Let's talk about, I think Texans look good. I was going to say the best for last. Texans look good. I mean, CJ Stroud, they moved to 5-1 now. Joe Mixon returns. Rushed for over 100 yards and a touchdown. We got even Dameon Pierce putting up 76 yards. Oh, you good there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Somebody naked walking in the background?
Yes.
Cover yourself. And a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, another touchdown. Tank Dell had a good game. Joe Mixon, though, popping off, man. 2 touchdowns, 132 yards rushing, receiving.
Stephon Diggs definitely showing that if it wasn't for Nico, he'd be the main guy.
I know, yeah. And Nico's out. I don't know how long he's out for.
We'll see next week. They did have an easy game. I mean, not saying the Patriots are terrible, but their defense isn't nothing amazing. So we'll see next week when it comes to them playing somebody better. I don't know if they have a bye. I don't think so, but I know next week we got to see, if Nico's going to be out.
Drake May on his first start, NFL career start. He looked pretty good, actually. 3 touchdowns. I mean, he did throw 2 picks, but way more offense out of them than Jacoby Brissett was giving them. They didn't have Mondre. Mondre was out for the game, so Antonio Gibson started. I plug and played him in a couple leagues, and he didn't do much for me. But
luckily, I sat Remindre in Inferno.
Yeah. Hey, and how about my boy Demario Douglas?
Yeah,
sleeper of the year.
I forgot to text you.
I picked him back up in a couple leagues just when I knew Drake May was starting. I was like, you know what? This might be it. It was either I pick up him or I pick up Jalen Polk, and I picked up Demario Douglas. I'm like, look at this guy. 6 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been really like he reminds me of like
a young me.
Like a Wando, like a little young me. I'm not gonna say it. If you saw my story, you know what I'm talking about. No,
concussion protocol. That's actually the shit.
He runs me like a Wando Robinson. Like he gets the quick passes, he breaks it open, he gets a little more. He does the drags.
Yeah,
but he was getting a lot of love.
Yeah, and your boy Hunter Henry also catching a touchdown too. 3 catches, 41 yards.
That was a crazy catch he got, but hey, if it scores, it scores. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously they play against the Texans. Their defense sucks ass. The Patriots defense is not as good as it once was, apparently, because they got 41 dropped on them.
You trying to say I got CTE, bro? That's crazy.
I didn't say that. What's late lose on Pacheco? Last I heard, he was coming back week 9, but they said that they'll hold him out as long as they need to. And if Kareem Hunt, I'm telling you right now, if Kareem Hunt, he could very well. Kareem Hunt, I'm telling you, he's at home. He's a good running back anywhere.
This is where he started. He started in
exactly. So I think
we're Andy Reid. So
those of you that got. Yeah, those of you that got Kareem Hunt, I think I was able to snag him in like one of my leagues. I was wasted my time on Carson Steele for another one. But
the Jaguars game is at 6:30 a.m. for you guys next week. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's what it was this week too. Wait, they're playing back-to-back games in London?
Yeah, they got the back-to-back.
Why did they? Damn, how many games are in London this year? Or are they going Germany or something? Because where did the Jets and Vikings play? London also?
No, they did
Germany?
Week 1 they did Brazil with Eagles and Packers. Then they did England, and then they did Tottenham with the last 2 games.
It's crazy. I mean, it's good for the sport, you know.
They want to make it international. That's the big thing. They've been saying a lot.
I think it's good.
Football international.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever seen the highlights for. If you haven't, go look at the highlights for under 21 Japan versus under 21 USA American football. Bro, Japan whooped us.
Yeah. In tackle football or flag? Was it tackle?
American football, tackle with pads, everything.
Oh yeah, dude, they probably got a short, stocky motherfucker. They're probably so quick, dude.
Sumo wrestlers as linemen.
Sumo wrestlers as linemen, and they got real quick little receivers and running backs. That'd be crazy. All right, don't forget about our last game. We saved the best for last. I'm gonna let Piffin take over this one. How about the Detroit Lions? Oh, you cutting out. Your mic's cutting out. That's how loud you were. How about them Cowboys?
Jesus. Terrible. Terrible. I love to see it, though. I love to see it.
Dak Prescott, man. What's going on? 170 yards, 2 touchdowns.
$60 million a year?
Or two interceptions, man.
$60 million a year? This is your guy.
This man got paid, man. This guy got paid. No wonder Jordan Love's making more than him.
Well, I'm going to be honest, though. Like, besides Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, name another person on that team that you're like that guy.
Oh, the Vikings stayed out there.
There's nobody that you really like on the Cowboys besides Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. So.
Yeah, that's true. CeeDee Lamb, I mean, he got the ball thrown his way after their talk last week. He had a few jump balls in the end zone, but couldn't convert on those. 7 catches, 89 yards. Jalen Tolbert, I mean, holding value for those that wavered him. Picked him out on waivers last week. I mean, he got you 8 points. Nothing to be crazy about. I mean, their offense just looked bad this week. Dak Prescott had a really bad game. I started him over Justin Fields. I was pissed because Dak Prescott put up like 4 points. Over on the Lions side, they were freaking trying so hard to do all kinds of trick plays and throwing a lineman, having linemen running routes. They were having
fun.
Yeah, they were just having
fun against the Cowboys, and that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, you got a team who's doing triple reverses on you. Yeah, no. We gotta fight at the end of the day.
Yeah. David Montgomery scoring touchdowns every damn week like he always does.
Bro, it's so crazy. I'm so happy I did 2 trades in 2 leagues for Montgomery. It's crazy.
Yeah,
that Montgomery trade I got he's been popping off. So
yeah, he's looking good there. Jahmyr Gibbs doing Jahmyr Gibbs thing. I mean, they're 1-2 punch over there. Equal carries, about the same yardage, 63 and 80 yards. No touchdown for Gibbs though.
Yeah, but the goal line touches, man. That's important.
Yeah, they always go to Montgomery, which is weird because Jahmyr Gibbs is listed as RB1, but David Montgomery honestly outscores them every time.
And Montgomery got an extension. 2-year extension.
Yeah. Jameson Williams caught another touchdown, another deep ball threat. He's done it now, I think, like 3 or 4 of the 6 games where he's just caught like only like 3 passes, but he'll get close to 100 yards and a touchdown. He's holding some value there. Amon-Ra, only 4 catches for 37 yards, but he did get a touchdown to help salvage a little bit of his points.
They sat Amon-Ra like in the later half of the game.
Yeah, I mean it was a blowout. Yeah, after he did the hook and ladder. Yeah, after he did like the hook and ladder, and then they started messing around. Samuel Laporta, I think this might be his first touchdown of the season. 1 catch, 1 bomb, 52 yards, wide open, so wide open. It's just broken play. I don't know what the hell happened.
Making the Cowboys #1 defense look like ass.
I think that was the play action one actually, where they tossed it back and he was just wide open and deep.
Yeah, they faked him.
Yeah.
He was just wide open on the wheel. It was crazy.
Yeah, man. Detroit Lions looking good, man. 4-1.
Yo, Cowboys. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Yo, hey, let's just talk about, what's here. Let me switch scenes real quick. Let's take a little look at the standings here. I'm just saying, man. I think they said there's a stat on the NFC North. I think this is the first time, like the best winning, like the first time that all 14, the whole division has at least 4 wins through 6 weeks. And I mean, a couple of these losses, if you think about it, are against each other. So it's like, dude, NFC North, they're freaking, what is that, 17-5? Like,
yeah, they're cooking. Yeah,
like they all, too bad they all can't make the playoffs. I mean, oh wait, no, it's 7 teams now, right? Oh yeah, because it's 7 teams now.
They can, yeah, they can. A whole division can make the playoffs now. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
So a whole division can make the playoffs depending on on their wins and everything else. So
yeah, we got the Buccaneers and the Falcons neck and neck in the NFC South. That should be a good one.
Buccaneers, man, is. Baker Mayfield, bro, like that team over there, like if they can stay healthy, sheesh, they're trouble.
Nah, I'm liking Baker Mayfield, man. He's like equivalent to like what everybody thought Johnny Manziel was gonna be, but like with a level head and less drugs, no drugs.
That movie, that documentary was crazy.
I gotta watch it. I think I've seen clips of it.
After the injury, he's looking good.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins looking good. It's looking like they paid him good money over there on the Falcons because they had that bald guy quarterbacking from last year who wasn't that good.
The first 2 weeks didn't look too crazy.
Knocking off the rust. Yeah.
I mean, coming off a serious injury too with an Achilles is tough for anybody.
Yeah.
For any quarterback, I don't care who your line is. Like you're very scared getting hurt again. So, but.
Yeah, to like Deshaun Watson when he got paid. They spent all that time with Tony Romo not getting them there, and they said, "Man, that was fun. Here you go, Dak. Here's a boatload of cash. You're our new Romo." Hey, I love
Tony
Romo.
Romo was a fantasy legend.
He was a fantasy legend.
He was a 20-point bomber every year.
Yeah, I mean Dak kind of is too, which is funny. Like he always finishes like top 5, top 6 in points. Not this week, yeah, for sure. Another thing to know: NFC North, the point differentials. They have the top 4 point differentials in the entire league as well, out of all the teams, which is kind of crazy. You got the Niners now after being the Seahawks moving to 3-3 and holding the division lead. They might be the new NFC South, man, if they all, finish 500 or something like that. I still don't, the Niners, I still don't look good.
I think number 1. You got CMC coming back maybe week 10. You still have you still have like 6 games after that, so I think they'll be all right.
Parsons, how long is Parsons out for? Is he done? I saw what's his name? Did Diggs get hurt yesterday? I forgot. I feel like another defensive player got hurt. Oh, speaking of people who got defensive players who got hurt, man, Aiden Hutchinson, man.
Oh man, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Dude, his leg, his fibula just snapped.
Was that his fibula? Or was that like his calf or something?
Not his calf. It's his leg. Dangling. Well, yeah, it was dangling because the bone snapped. His fibula is the big, your shin bone, basically.
I thought the fibula was a thigh.
Yeah, they said it on the broadcast, or they're not gonna reshow the play, reshow it. And then I was just scrolling down Twitter, and I just see like Jello, just like bloop bloop. I was like, oh shit, I didn't want to see that because they already said they want to show it. No, I don't like watching those either. They're terrible. Yeah. It's the same. It reminds me of when freaking Anderson Silva kicked his leg and broke his leg. Oh man, when I saw that in the UFC,
the worst
and then he tried to step on it and step back on it. I'm like,
the Paul George one. Remember the Paul George?
Oh yeah, that one just shoved out.
Terrible.
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah.
Or the guy from Louisville. That was the worst.
Oh yeah. I don't try to. I wish no injuries on anybody, man. Yeah, it was terrible.
I told my ACL. I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish an ACL recovery on anybody.
Yeah, I'm just surprised it broke though. He just kind of kicked his teammate's leg that was there. I mean, I don't
I
know
mean,
if
that
it
guy
was
was coming full force too. So like,
that's true. Yeah.
speed on speed. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah, that's
faster the
true. And then
speed,
if it's bone on
the more
bone,
power.
yeah,
Yeah.
the facts. But yeah, man. So that might be a big blow for the Lions there. Defensively, obviously, he's their leading tackler and
But
pass rusher.
how about the Commanders?
Commanders
Leading the
first
NFC
place.
East,
Yeah, they are number one.
They're just crazy.
Yeah, they're number one
Nobody
out there.
expected that, but they're cooking, man. I gotta give it to Jaden Daniels. He's
Jaden McDonald's, man.
and now he's going through the harder part of his schedule.
Once they
so
start playing, once they start playing their division opponents, we're gonna see how it really shakes out. Because you still have the Eagles, the Cowboys are still a good team. The Giants actually are. I still have hope that they're gonna get better. Obviously,
we play better away than we do at home. So
yeah,
all 8 away games.
2-1 away, 0-3 at home. Same thing with the Cowboys. 0-3 at home, 3-0 away. On Jerry Jones' birthday too. How could you let that happen, Tiffers?
On Jerry Jones.
Yeah, poor
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, man, he had probably the worst birthday ever. You got the Bills leading 4-2. Dolphins surprisingly in second place, technically, even though they're 2 games or I guess a game and a half behind.
They had a bye week this week.
Yeah, they had a bye week. Tua, they said I think I saw earlier. They said, I guess he's not coming back soon because they were just saying, yeah, he still has a chance to play this season. So it doesn't sound like they're rushing him back by any means.
For like the later weeks of the year.
Yeah, I guess depending on if they stay in contention, maybe for this, either for the division or for wild card. Chiefs, them along with the Minnesota Vikings, the only 2 undefeated teams left in the league. They pretty much going to win that division easily.
100%.
We got the Ravens and Steelers.
After starting 0-2.
Yeah, start 0-2. The Ravens bounce back. I mean, they did have 2 tough matchups the first 2 weeks, but they're 4-2 now. Steelers, after starting 3-0, they've lost 2 of their last 3. Bengals get a big win. I think that was a huge win for them to have this week. They really need it. Their team is way too. Look at they have more points scored than points against. Like they've lost, all their losses have come with less than a single score. So I mean, their team is good. They just been getting the wrong side. Just like my fantasy team.
You play the Chiefs and you get a bad PI against you.
Yeah, or you play against Chiefs and get that. So I mean, I feel like the Bengals will come around and maybe sneak in for a wild card spot. I feel like the Steelers will maintain their. I mean, they're not impressive by any, like they're not crazy by any means, but their defense is still one of the best defenses. They're probably gonna finish maybe, I don't know, like 11-6. I would say the Steelers could finish 11-6, secure one of those wild card spots. So maybe the Bengals could make a run for it too and finish there too. Ravens probably gonna win that division. You got the Texans in a shit division. They have no competition over there. The Titans 1-4, Jaguars 1-5. The Colts maybe competing for a spot in the wild card, but. Yeah, these are our updates. All right, let's get over to our league. We did that in an hour, Piff. Not bad. Not bad.
We working.
AJ Brown for Jamar. No PPR. Who wins the trade?
I like Jamar Chase because he gets more catches than AJ Brown right now.
Yeah. AJ Brown did just come back from injury. I don't know. He could re-aggravate it again. Jamar Chase is less risk, I would think. I would rather have Jamar personally.
I like Jamar too because he's definitely the number one, and he's definitely gonna get a lot of screens and quick passes.
It's kind of The only thing is it's kind of like it's kind of the same situation in both places though. AJ Brown got Devontae Smith, and then there's T Higgins that's been popping off over there in Cincy as well. But I mean, Jamar though is still gonna Jamar is much greater than T, more than AJ Brown is greater than Devontae Smith, I think, or at least as far as like targets and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean Devontae Smith still had a good game, but
but Jamar's always open, man. He's always fucking open.
Always fucking.
You're gonna leave me on mute. You guys start hitting. All right, sounds good, Tippers. Well, let's start with our first matchup of the week. We got the boy breaking his 3-game losing streak. I started the league 2-0, and Demario Douglas has come out on top against Tiffer's boys. Tiffer's had me scared. I thought I was losing for sure. She had, Joe Mixon, AJ Brown back, and J.K. Dobbins back from bye, all popping off. Jalen Hurts as well. And I had Chris Olave over here putting up -1 points.
And you had Dallas.
I don't even think the math is math right now. I still don't see how I won. But I guess, my kicker, the defense, honestly, the Dallas defense, honestly, probably helped me out a bunch here. And, we win by 6 points. Luckily, the boy Breece Hall, honestly, I was down, I was down 13 points. And the projected was literally like to lose. I was projected to lose to her by like 0.3 points. And the boy Breece Hall came through, He
pulled up.
Tiffer's probably sick of Brandon Ayuk. Who you want for Brandon Ayuk? Brian Thomas Jr., who had a pretty good game. Yeah, he's been doing pretty good this year. Last 2 weeks he had a really good game, but the rookies didn't do too well this week. Him along with Marvin Harrison. They had a tough week. Last week was their week for sure. And then I was worried because I look at all my bench. My bench actually put up a lot of points as well, and I was like, man, if I lose this game just because of one sub, I was gonna go crazy. Yeah, we got Lazard here. We got Deontay Johnson on the bench. Mario Douglas. Putting up second highest scoring on my bench right there. I mean, I'm just saying,
you don't get the inside joke about Mario Douglas. Mikey in the beginning of the year took him as the last pick, Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant.
And he seems to start being relevant over there in New England. So
yeah, dude, the quarterback changed, man. Mario Douglas, man. I said it from the get-go. I'm gonna stick with it. Sleeper of the year. We'll see though. It's only been 1 week under the new quarterback, but hey, 1 for 1.
If you look at his stats, he had a couple.
He's had a couple.
He's getting the targets. He's getting the targets.
Yeah, 9 targets. 3 out of 6 weeks. He missed 1 game. 3 out of the 5 games he's played, he's had 9 targets. So now that he has an actual quarterback back there, well, maybe not an actual quarterback, but at least a quarterback that could throw better than Jacoby Brissett. I'm liking how it looks, and I'm happy to be moving to 3-3. Let you get Deontay. Well, look at your roster. I mean, I'm hogging some good receivers out here. I'm just saying. I got some good receivers, and I could use an extra back. I just got Breece Hall and Josh Jacobs, and I do got. Don't I have Eckler? Oh yeah, Eckler is my other, but I thought Eckler was gonna do more with his start. Honestly, that's why I put him in there on the flex. But it is what it is. Damn, Dan, low scoring affair with Casey. Oh, you guys are both in the chat.
Yeah,
man. No wonder you're talking about low scoring and still winning, man. Obviously, Dan getting robbed with Marvin Harrison Jr. Putting up a big donut. Casey, Mike Evans not having a good game either. Yeah, concussion program. Let's see. Confirmed Monday suffered a concussion. He was a bit wobbly after a big hit on an incompletion in the middle of the second quarter. He was eventually ruled out. They don't play till Monday next week, so he has some time.
ETH said James Cook not playing same. Okay. I traded Kyler Murray while having Love. I felt like I didn't need to.
Bro, I had to play Frank Gore II. Did Frank Gore II even get any carries?
I don't think he got anything. And then Cam to him said, should I drop Cooper or Tolbert for Algier, Douglas, or Madison? I would drop Tolbert for Madison because Madison did have a touchdown over there in Las Vegas. Over there, Zaire White, I think, is the number 1 over there.
Supposedly. Yeah, Zamir White is not going to get any more carries. He was out. But
I don't think I've seen him come in once.
I think he was. I don't know. Well, he was a scratch last week because he was hurt, and I don't know if he even played this week or if he was still hurt. But yeah, Madison should be having a new role there. Obviously, they went back to Aiden O'Connell for quarterback, which I don't know if that makes. I don't think that makes them better than having Gardner Minshew because I'm a Minshew stan. But
Algier is tough too because they have Bijan.
Bijan. I mean,
Mario Douglas. He, like I said, he's looking like the Wandell, like, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's looking like the Wandell. He's getting those quick passes, quick here, quick there.
Yeah.
If you're in the PPR league, he might be the guy you want. But Madison did have I think he had 2 touchdowns this week. So.
Yeah. Cooper has more upside than Tolbert, even though Cooper is so frustrating to own. I mean, they're both kind of
He's still
ass.
number one over there. So you
Yeah.
gotta keep Cooper.
Yeah, the hard part is like having number ones, you know. So like if you're really hurting for a receiver, then you pick up Demario Douglas, take a chance on him. Maybe he could have a rapport with Drake May, because he's gonna be the starter moving forward. So he might pull up and be a nice flex option. Yeah, like Piffin said, Algier. He's gonna be that number 2 back that just kind of comes in and vultures a touchdown here and there, and probably Algier's like a 6 to 14 point back if he scores a touchdown, but like Bijan's still number 1 over there. Yeah, Madison is I think he's taking over.
Better option, yeah.
He's the number 1. It's just he's gonna have the most opportunity. Madison will, but it's just like, man, can they even make it down the field? That's the hard part. It's like
supposedly they're saying that Adams is not gonna get traded. They're not gonna trade him. So
I know. I thought he was supposed to get traded in 48 hours. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either.
Yeah, the boy Tank Bigsby also doing bad for Dan here. James Conner not having a good game as well. Who did have a good game?
Bigsby.
Yeah.
A lot of people picked up Bigsby.
Yeah, I mean, Etienne had a shit game too. They both sucked, and then it was just some random dude that just picked up some points for them. Lamar Jackson, Williams, I guess. Jameson Williams, Jameson Williams. Yeah, his only bright spots there. And the same slots too. Look at you both. Deebo Samuel and Brock Purdy. Zach Moss, a big 0. It's the Chase Brown show. If you could have traded Zach Moss 2 or 3 weeks ago, like I wish I did in one of my leagues, I would have wished I did. Saquon Barkley, dude, that
fumble killed him. Too.
Yeah,
Zach Moss, that fumble literally.
Yeah, that was literally the last straw right there. Yeah. Saquon Barkley having his worst game of the season there. Derrick Henry would never. Derrick Henry would never have that bad of a game.
He literally Derrick Henry had like 2 points in the first half, and then he just popped off.
Dude, he's just too big, man. Too strong. All right, low scoring matchup here. Just so you guys know too, it is a low scoring matchup, but on top of that, we do have a kind of a nerfed league where our point system is pretty nerfed. It's a half PPR and we have nerfed kickers, so it's not as it's not as like high scoring. Like anything over 100 points is really good in this league. Baker Mayfield on the bench too, man. You have been sick if you had lost this game, Casey. But luckily Brock Purdy came through for you.
I mean, Baker Mayfield would have still got him.
Yeah. But you didn't have much to work with over here, Dan. Sorry, no Miami. Not like I mean, probably helped you though. Trying to play around with other receivers. So you probably would have had Jameson Williams on the bench if you would have started him, or I guess you had Bateman too.
I mean, and nobody expected Marvin Harrison to get hurt either. So
yeah, tough loss for you though. Dropping to 2-4 now, Mr. Dan. After you started off the league 2-0 too, man. I was like, oh man, the worst is first.
13-3 season.
Yeah. We thought you were gonna be going good here. Casey moving up to 3-3, tied with me.
Edward and Sarah.
All right, we got Edward and Sarah. Dude, what the hell happened to Edward? Defending champ here, man. He's in a rough spot. He beat me last week. I don't know how he beat me, and then now he shows up and throws up 49 points.
Yeah, that Dak CD Lamb combo last week was pretty good.
And then no James Cook,
late scratch.
Oh yeah, the late scratch on James Cook doesn't really help him anyways because he was losing by 70 points. The only bright spot there, Bucky Irving, 17.5 points there. We got Sarah over here, even though she had ETN, putting up negative 0.1 yards, man. She has Chris Godwin, CJ Stroud, Chase Brown, George Kittle, Josh Downs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like... This league, it's just so random, man. Like you look at this team on paper, like you don't think like, like you look at this team on paper, you don't think like, man, this team's loaded. But it's like, you know what I mean? Oh, what I want for Deontay? All right, I have to look into that.
Me too, Wumbo. I've been putting up with the Rashad White and Bucky nonsense all year.
Oh yeah, Piffin's he's been a Rashad White. Yeah, he's been Rashad White for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I was heavy Rashad White, and the injury is really hurting him. unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
People were picking up Jalen Polk over Douglas, which I was thinking about was only because he's a rookie and they think that he's gonna have that rookie to rookie kind of connection kind of thing. But I still think Demario Douglas is the better option, which showed this week. But I mean, I could see them picking either.
On the bench.
Cole Kmet on the bench as well. George Kittle and Cole Kmet. Maybe she needs a trade. She could trade one of her people. Man, she has no Sam Darnold, no Kyron Williams.
Yeah, she should be good though after the bye week. I think she'll be all right.
Yeah, no, luckily she lost a few of her players already had bye week this week, so looking good over there.
I have Cole Kmet in another 2 leagues, but I started Isaiah Likely over Kmet in 1 league. Stupid, but I still won. So
as long as you won. All right, so Isaiah Pacheco is projected week 9 as of right now still. So we'll see. I mean, they got they had the bye week this week. Couple more games
too, because they're undefeated. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
Just let them get healthy,
Kareem Hunt, I think Kareem Hunt's gonna keep cooking. So I think Pacheco, they're gonna probably save him for playoffs, and it might be a 1-2 punch by that point if they keep it up. I'll look at your roster in a bit. Let's go Hawk Tua, the highest scoring team of the week against Mari's team, who scored really good and would have beat literally everybody but 3 teams this week, or 4 teams this week. Mari, shout out Mari setting up her lineup this week. Damn, dude. All right, we got Jordan Love, Garrett Wilson, back-to-back weeks now. He's played really good. Amon-Ra didn't have a great week, but he got double digits. DeAndre Swift, man, he's just been coming out of nowhere. So DeAndre Swift and Garrett Wilson really, he's been hawked, Howell's making a run.
The last 2 weeks, Garrett Wilson and DeAndre Swift.
Yeah. And Terry McLaurin.
3 weeks, been popping up. Terry McLaurin too. I traded him in the league too. I was like, I'm over this guy.
Yeah, his team is coming together, coming alive. I want to say that he started 0-3 this season, and now Howell has moved up to 3-3. He's heating up. Mari. Great game by her, but she, her team just ran to the top scoring league team this week. I mean, Bijan played well. Josh Allen had a decent game. Tony Pollard, Drake London, her team's not bad. Maybe I guess Tank Dell for George Pickens or Amari Cooper maybe.
That's tough.
Christian Watson.
The number ones.
She would have started tank down Christian Watson. Let's see, she would have got 30 points from them versus 13, so 27. Ooh, it would have been close.
It would have been close,
but she would have lost. So yeah, she would have lost. But nice. Don't we have one IR spot or no? Do we not have an IR?
I thought we did have an IR spot.
I thought we do have an IR spot. I'm pretty sure we got IR spot. Let me look back at. Let's look back at here. Let's see. I know he has an IR guy in Pacheco. Look.
Oh, yeah, we have an IR spot. We do.
Yeah. There's IR. There's an IR spot. Casey. What you talk about? There's an IR spot. Now they got the new Dinkhead Tucker coming out as another RB. Oh yeah, dude, that random dude. Sean Tucker out of nowhere.
I started Bucky Irvin because I'm like, oh yeah, no Rashad White, he's gonna get all the touches. Nope, this guy got 10 carries for 110 yards. I'm like,
bro, and then this random dude just comes down and rushes for over 100 yards. Like, what the hell? After week 2, you traded Taylor away with Swift to upgrade to Bijan. Oh man.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, at least Taylor's been hurt. Yeah, JT's been hurt. Just missed 2 weeks. High ankle sprains, like I said, no joke, man. High ankle sprains are 3 to 4 weeks sometimes.
I traded Jaden Reed and Tyron Tracy for Marvin Harrison.
No!
Oh, yikes. I'm contemplating because I feel like Reed can put up the same. Yeah.
Oh, Reed is the number 1, man. Nah, I'm leaving
Jaden Reed. For sure.
Yeah.
And Tyron Tracy until Singletary proves something. Tough call.
Oh, you haven't done the trade yet, right? No, I would not. No, Jaden Reed is number 1. Jaden Reed is number 1 over there. I'm a biased Packers fan, but he's got way more potential than Marvin Harrison has. Way more potential with Jordan Love at quarterback versus Kyler Murray. I mean, Kyler Murray's good too, but Marvin Harrison, He's
And now he's got concussion protocol. Who knows?
Yeah, and you got the bank of having Tyrone Tracy, who's actually doing pretty good in Devin Singletary's absence, and who knows when Singletary's healthy.
Too, so.
Yeah, 2 weeks
As
in a row. I think
Giants fan, I like Tyrone Tracy the way he's running the ball.
Yeah,
and
I think rushing and receiving, he had and I think he had like 100 yards rushing and receiving combined. So I think
he was a receiver, and they converted him to a running back. So he's been getting those quick passes over the middle and stuff too. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's just our opinion, Steven. But I mean, make your move if you're a true Marvin Harrison Jr. believer. I think I agree he's good, but I think that Jayden Reed is equal or better, and then Tyrone Tracy, you got that on bonus. I think you could get, if you were to trade Jayden Reed and Tyrone Tracy, I feel like you could get somebody better. You should be able to trade up for somebody even higher. You tried putting somebody on IR. Why isn't that working? It's because he was out vice IR. Wait, what?
He might have just been like probable and not.
Oh. Christian Watson gets injured. Christian Watson gets injured too often. Yeah. Christian Watson, he's good, man. He's a long ball threat. He's kind of like the Rashid Shaheed and like the, all those other like Jamison Williams. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be that guy who gets like 3 catches that end up being 100 yards and a touchdown. Like, but Christian Watson's not the target hog. It's gonna be Jayden. Jayden Reed's gonna get the most targets every week, in my opinion. All right, we got our second to last matchup. We have Dave going up against Robbie Boy, who was out in the UK all this last week. I'm pretty sure he said his lineup, but his lineup didn't come through. He did have Alexander Madison, who we did talk about as potentially a good person to pick up. It looks like he secured a starting role there. He didn't really go too crazy, but 65 yards rushing and receiving, and he got a touchdown there, 15 points. Mark Andrews, for those that still believe in him and still starting him, apparently Robert does. Worked out.
You gotta start him,
double tight end start even in the flex. Okay.
Well, Goddard was a late scratch too. It was annoying. So
did he get scratched or he get knocked out early?
No, I think he's a late scratch.
Oh shoot.
Or did he? I think actually no, he did get hurt during the game. Actually, you're right. He did get hurt during the game. So that's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, over on the other side, Zay Flowers had a really good game. Devontae Smith caught a touchdown. Dude, Dave's team looks so good still, even on paper. He did plug in Darnell Mooney for his flex. He has no Kareem Hunt, no Travis Kelce. Zamir White's at Brock Bowers on the bench. Who do you start? Kyle Pitts over Brock Bowers? Man.
I mean, Kyle Pitts did get a lot of looks last week. So
yeah. But I mean, maybe I would have started Brock Bowers as my flex over Darnell Mooney because he had Darnell Mooney and Pitts. Maybe he was trying to take the split on that just to for damage control.
Yeah. I mean, it was a high scoring game, so I would have expected it to be a little more passing. So
yeah,
it was a good play.
Yeah,
I see where he was going with it, but
yeah, he has Brian Robinson Jr., Malik Neighbors, Kareem Hunt, Travis Kelce, Brock Bowers, McCaffrey, who may come back week 9, week 10, or something like that, maybe.
Week 8.
Week 8. So. They might as well wait to hold him through the bye. So probably, I think it's more likely week 10 if he does. But I don't even know. We'll see. Oh, let's see. Yeah, they haven't opened up his practice window yet. So we'll see there. Dave, you want to trade for McCaffrey? Or what? You want to trade for McCaffrey? Let's see. You want all your other leagues except this one, so who wants Marvin Harrison? Trade offer on the table. Oh, there we go. I'm not giving you Jayden Reed for him, that's for sure.
Damn, that sucks.
Dropped Waddle, picked up Ty Johnson, and lost by 5 points, dude.
The other guy, Davis, was just going off. For the
that Davis guy was, I guess, the pickup out of nowhere. I didn't even see if he was even like a.
They had Ty Johnson so high, they didn't even have Davis on the pickup list for like.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the game of the week. First place versus second place. The undefeated back then, Mr. Fantastic going up against Chasing the White, Mr. B. Piffin. Mr. B. Piffin, I'm gonna let you're gonna take this one.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Even though he had Bo Nix who put up 21, which is scary for me because I was like, yo, why? And then he also had everybody that I have in my other leagues, which was scary too.
Dude, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery.
I have Henry and Montgomery, which is like, yo.
That's
crazy,
a stack.
My team pulled up Tyrone Tracy with pickup of the week with the 19 points. And then me starting Cortland Sutton was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that, but
I don't like Cortland Sutton.
the Tampa Bay defense was one of my sleeper picks of the week. I picked them up. I was gonna put money on them to get a defensive touchdown, but I was scared. You know what I'm saying? Scared money don't make no money, so I picked them.
So you made no money. Yeah. He's looking good though, man. I mean, obviously, you know, for him, you know, if he would have started Najee Harris, who put up 19 points, or Hunter Henry, his tight end there, put up 11 points. You know, it could have went the other way, but you know, look at your out. Yeah, your bench is looking a little hurt there. You know,
over the outs over there.
Is Brandon Cooks even playing again this season? Is it?
I never seen the guy.
That's
the guy because he's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, he's just holding him just because he's a Cowboys fan. But that's what you get. Mr. Pippin takes down Mr. Fantastic. His first loss of the season. Now we got. I mean, you might be taking over on points too. I don't know. We'll have to check. We'll have to do a calculation. Usually, since it was just after the Monday night game, it's gonna probably update tomorrow. But you know, league standings, I'm gonna be moving up. We got Hawk2 moving up here for Beard dropping, Dan dropping, Dave moving up, Sarah. All right, the top stays the top. Piffin will overtake first place. Looks like me and Hawk2 will squeeze in there hopefully and get into 6th and 7th there. Oh yeah, Casey moving up as well. We're all shifting up a little bit. I'm gonna have to look at your roster, Casey. We'll just take a quick look real quick while we're here. See, a quick peek, man. Who you want for Saquon, man? 6 points. You don't like him. You don't want him anymore. You got two. I mean, you got two decent scoring quarterbacks right there. You know, quarterback might be something of interest. I forgot if is this league. It might be the other league, huh? Where it's the other league that I have the Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey stack. I don't know, man. Who do you want for Saquon or Mike Evans? Those bums. Maybe. All right, let's go check a preview of next week. We got our next week matchups. I will be going up against Mr. Fantastic, hoping to hand him his second loss of the season. I hope so. Right now I'm projected, obviously, without making any roster changes. We got Dave going up against Dan. That's gonna be a tough matchup for you, Dan. Yeah, lots of folks at 3-3 right now. It's kind of like how the season ended how last season ended, right? Where everybody, if you're around 500, man, you need to make sure you freaking play people. If you got hurt people, you need every point counts, because that's the tiebreaker at the end of the season. And there's gonna be like 3 or 4 teams tied at 500, and only like 1 or 2 of them are gonna make it in the top 6. Only 6 teams make playoffs. So it's pretty tough. We got Casey going against Mari. You better watch out, Casey, because Mari's saying she found out how to set up her lineups now, so she's coming for you. And then we got Edward, man. Edward's team is depleted right now. I don't know how he feels about his team. He's the defending champion. He's projected 44 points right now. What the hell is going on over here? He must have everybody on bye week. Oh man, all his Cowboys, the Chicago Bears on bye. He's got some people to play with though on his bench. He got A-Chain, maybe Xavier Worthy has a bounce back week, because Xavier Worthy was expected to get a lot of Rashee Rice's targets. Obviously Kelsey as well, but we'll see there what happens with that, man. But we got Hawk2 versus Piff. Hawk2 is heating up, man. He's one of the hot. You're obviously the hottest team, but then also
I'm taking him down,
his team is pretty hot right now too, man.
I'm taking him down.
Did I pass you, Dave? Yeah, we passed you. Oh, we could go remind you what you did. And then we got Battle of the Besties. We got Sarah versus Tivers. Tivers is must win this next week. Right now she's projected to beat her. I don't know if Sarah's gonna, hand her one for the homie, or if she's gonna have no mercy. I mean, she might have no mercy on you because you keep taking the top fan engagement leaderboard over on Facebook, so she might not let you have a chance. Yeah, Dave, we talked about you. Your team looking good on paper still, man. Your team's looking good on paper. You could have, obviously your bench is really strong. Debatable on that Brock Bowers, Kyle Pitts, in my opinion, but I mean, you could have ran probably 2 flex, or you could have ran them on flex. All right, let's see. Dude, we gotta look at this. we'll show it just because we got some random ass video. Okay, Sean Tucker, the highest scoring player of the week. Who would have thought? 1% rostered. Who is this guy? Is this guy something? What? I know, but man, hey, definitely worthy of making a three-headed monster. Three-headed monster, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be weird out there. I mean, I don't think this is ever gonna be repeatable for this guy unless he's just built different. For the most part, everybody else is picked up. Let me see. We got Drake May putting up 20 plus points in his first ever start. Pretty good.
He's more like a desperate need. You know what I'm saying? If all your quarterbacks are on buys.
Yeah. All right, my bad. Sorry, we skipped a few comments here. We got Eli the Reaper say he caught a huge dub this week. Started 0-3, now you're 3-3. Hey, let's go, man. Biggest pickup of the week has been Tracy Jr. Dude, yeah.
Tracy, baby.
Yeah, Tracy's been popping out the last 2 weeks, so huge congrats, man. Working your way back to 500. Never give up, never surrender. We got how far off is CD, White, Bucky, and Pittman for London, Connor, and BTJ. CD's just too good, man.
Yeah, I'm not giving up CD.
Nah, I wouldn't give up CD.
CD and Bucky and Pittman.
And Pittman. Yeah, Pittman and CD alone. Because if Joe Flacco remains quarterback out there, Pittman's value is good because it's gonna be him and Josh Downs out there. Pittman's technically supposed to be number one receiver over there. James Conner, he had a bad game this week, but he's decent. But Bucky Irving, Rashad White, I mean, I know it's frustrating. And now Sean Tucker. We'll see what's going on over there, what's cooking over there. You would free up a roster space, I guess, if you were to pick up. I don't know if you want to try to make I don't think Sean Tucker. I don't think he's gonna do that again.
If Tom Brady comes back, it's gonna be White and Bucky. So
yeah. So I mean. Yeah, CD ceiling is too high. I think, in my opinion, you're pretty much doing like a CD for London Connor trade. BTJ is good though too, but man, Jacksonville's offense just kind of in shambles. You're running, yeah, I feel that, but I wouldn't throw CD. Maybe just see if you could get White. Yes, huh?
I said I would keep one at least, like Bucky or White. You know what I'm saying? I'd keep Bucky. Trade White, see what you could get for him. If not,
or maybe if you really want James Conner, like maybe you could throw one of them with Pittman for James Conner. I don't know if you'll be able to get away with that, but potential. All right, here's our
pick 'em.
Waivers of the week. Who we got on waivers, man? How about Ray Davis filling in for James Cook?
I think James will come back next week.
Frank Gore Jr. Did he even get any playtime? His dad was there. Damn, he didn't even get no playtime. His dad was there though. You got Sean Tucker. I don't know if you're gonna gamble on that. You got, who would be a good pickup this week, man? Let's see. Let me put all players. There we go. That's more like it. Everybody picked up Ty Johnson, including Chasing Dwight, but we saw how that worked out. Braylon Allen vulturing the touchdown I wanted for Breece Hall. Wait. Oh, they called it off. Never mind. There was a holding penalty at the line. Never mind. I thought he vultured one, and I was like, yes, he did it. And then they decided to, they ended up kicking a field goal. Juju.
Mario Douglas.
Yeah, I think, man, my pick of the week, for those of you, I like DeMario Douglas. Obviously, I picked him up a week early, but DeMario Douglas is 7% rostered. DeMario Douglas is my pick of the week because he actually has long-term potential because Drake May is a new quarterback. And he's going to be the quarterback going forward for this team. DeMario Douglas is his target. That's where the change is going, where a lot of these guys are all backup RBs, fill in for injuries, all that stuff. I've been holding on to Alan Lazard too. Lazard just finds a way to catch a touchdown like almost every week.
Yeah, good numbers this week, man.
Yeah, honestly, over 100 yards receiving. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Wumbo. I hope it works out, man. I hope you make the right decision. Oh yeah, Dave, I'll see you this weekend. I'll be at PW Philippine weekend. We got a festival this weekend out in Cali. Do you have anybody? You have anybody you'd like to pick up off the waivers that you like to recommend for anybody around here?
I mean, depending on who's picked up or not, but
You
I
can go
mean,
by. Let's
yeah,
say like somebody that's like low rostered. I feel like Tracy got picked up by a lot of people last week already.
he,
Like
he did get picked up because the Singletary was out,
yeah,
so it's tough. Algier could be one. I mean, Garendo,
yeah,
depending on the Mason injury. So
yeah. Mason kind of came back though. I felt like for like a play or something like that, and then went
he
out for the
did
game.
in the beginning of the third quarter. He went in and then he went right back out.
You can get me on a team, Dave. Man, I'm trying to hoop, but I don't know if I'm gonna qualify for any of the divisions because they're trying to keep me out, man. But I'll bring my basketball clothes in case though. I'm down to hoop. I'm playing in a golf tournament on Saturday morning.
Let's get to the picks.
All right, let's get to the pigskin pick'ems. Let's go take a look. Is that you or is that you? That's not you, Dan. Is it you?
Oh, you won this week?
Dan, are you CD's nuts? Are you CD nuts? It's your only happy place. Are you CD's nuts? You picked the last 6 games all correct. I went for the gamble here. I was, oh shoot, Dan. All right, I'm gonna have to send you 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to send you $6. Huck to it and put it. I need to text Howie. I tell him he's missed the last 2 weeks. Dude, congratulations to Dan getting the right picks. I started off hot, man. I was like, man, the morning wave. I had all 6 correct on Sunday morning. And I just, I even believed in the Dallas Cowboys. Piffin even believed in the Dallas Cowboys against the Lions. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Yeah, and then Pippen believed in his Giants. I believe in the Knicks or the Knicks. The Jets. I saw your hat as I was reading it. The Jets. The Jets should have won this game. I went for the gamble. I already knew everybody was gonna pick Buffalo anyways, but I had the Jets picked from the beginning of the week anyways because like they fired Robert Saleh, or whoever.
Yeah, usually a team after firing, they always win,
just like the Raiders when they fired whatever his face. But like, man, I can't believe they didn't win that game, bro. Can't believe they didn't win that game. But anyways, congrats to you, Dan. Venmo or Cash App? I forgot what platform you sent me your money on. Which also reminds me, I need to collect money from you people that haven't paid me yet for these leagues. I need to collect money. I need to get my sheet ready for this. But congratulations, Dan. You win the week. Let's see how we're looking on our weekly performance here. It looks like I have returned back to first place. So, after missing morning games 1 week and then just pooping the bed 2 weeks ago, we're still holding strong on our consistency here. Piffin, you have the most points to drop though, so honestly you're in pretty good shape to make a big move because your drop scores are 8 and 7 where mine's are like 5 and 5, stuff like that. A lot of people's are lower, so the fact that you have a lot of points to drop, that means that like you can afford, if all you need is 1 or 2 good weeks, and then like if you just keep getting 7s or above, you're gonna be in good shape.
I'm about to send my lineup tomorrow.
Yeah, don't forget it. On the season, I'm proudly, even with like five L's are like from me just missing picks, 36 and 21 on the league against the spread too. This is against the spread, you guys. We could be making money right now if we just bet on everything.
I think we're doing shit.
But then I would freaking buy. I know I don't like doing straight bets. We live for the parlays. We live for the parlays, and we love
to get rich in one day.
Yeah, we love hitting our parlays, and we also love hitting everything but one leg all the time. So speaking of today, I need that Brees Hall touchdown for a pretty big payout. But we won't talk about it. But yeah, no, that's all I had. I think that's everything. Anybody have any questions? Anything before we wrap up the show here? A cool 1 hour, 36 minutes is, like a good 10 minutes less than usual, 10, 15 minutes less than usual. So that's baby steps.
A lot of questions, so I'll take it any day. So
yeah, you are forced to. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have. Best of luck. Yeah, Wombo, thank you for the questions, and thanks for asking them. Everybody who asked some questions or just wanted to drop their fantasy football knowledge and share it with us. We appreciate you guys as always. And let me switch scenes so we can just have a little full screen, of me and Mr. B Pippin. We thank you guys once again. We will catch you guys next Monday. We'll see if Tyreek Hill comes back and actually does good. But I mean, he kind of waiting on Tua. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. You guys have a good evening.
Do
Have a great
something.
rest of your week. We'll catch you guys next Monday after the Monday Night Football game. Peace.